Hey guys, it's M and L. We're doing our
First,
finally Q&A.
and also,
Finally got around to doing it.
and also our first together video.
Yeah, this is the first time he's on camera. You've never known him without a haircut, but he used to have like sort of poofy hair.
No, they know. They've seen ghetto stories.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I forgot about ghetto stories. Yeah, he got a haircut. So did I.
I mean, I don't care.
Mine doesn't look too different, but
I don't care.
my hair never looks that different. All right. So Q&A. These questions are gonna get a bit serious. So just be mindful. Sorry, we're both a bit sick.
Didn't you do some good silly questions?
I mean, there was some suggestions. I guess I could ask them first.
No, we could do them like after the fact, like we've done the.
I guess. So our first one is how to cope with death. So that is a very good question. Death is something that a lot of us maybe don't know how to properly handle. Death is something that can leave us scarred for life, traumatic memories. But I personally think that you should get together with family and friends and talk about the good things, celebrate their life, look over photos, and just remember all the good times you had. What's your insight?
Now, I'm very lucky to not have experienced the stages of grief, so.
I have!
Good for you! No, I'm just playing. No, but I'd say what Michael said, which is a big. You didn't give any thought to it, did you? No. But, yeah, I mean, I can't. I don't have the right. And also, even if I did, I wouldn't know unless I really experienced through it. What would be the next question?
All right, next question. How to cope with putting down a pet? I've experienced this three times. Here's a good example. What I did with my pet is we bought him, dogs like food, like human food. We bought him 2 cheeseburgers. This is not a lie. We all bought ourselves lunch.
We look short and
we bought the dog lunch, and we had a vet come to the house and it put him down, and it was peaceful. And when this happens, you're gonna cry if you're very emotionally attached to the pet. That is. It can be very hard for some people. It can put you through a stage of depression and through the stages of grief, which I never really went through the stages of all of them. I went from like depression, then nothing else happened.
through acceptance.
My stages of grief is depression, and then deeper depression. So, what's your insight on this? I know you might not have experience. I don't know personally, but what's something that you might recommend?
Yeah, this is what I do. Now, don't take this seriously, because it's probably not even good.
Oh, God. I'm scared.
Just right before they die. I mean, you're gonna know, because, you're the one that's gonna see them,
Yeah, we got it. We got you.
So I just give them food, and I'm
like
not
human food. Yes, because they love it.
Human food, like. Boy, you gotta get yourself a Big Mac. You gotta get yourself the double slice. I know, because I'm fat. No.
Pizza, chocolate. And honestly, people say chocolate kills dogs, but this is gonna sound very insensitive, possibly. They're gonna be dead in 10 minutes anyway, and it's not gonna leave them any pain or lasting harm before they die.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot to mention this before you put them down. Spend as much time as you can with them.
Yeah.
If you know this a few days in advance, just out of your day, take 2 or 3 hours and just maybe even cuddle with them. Anything else?
I do that when they're alive, but
You get the point, though, guys. Yeah. So, anything else to add?
No, I don't think so.
Next question. How to deal with anonymous cyberbullying. So, cyberbullying is a big subject currently. I've never personally agreed with it. I think it's a terrible way to bully somebody because you can't confront them personally. And it can leave trauma, and it can expose secrets online, and they'll be there forever, and everyone will know about them, and you can't stop them. So really, try to find out who they are, and if you know who they are, report them. It's a really big thing. I recently did a whole video on how to deal with a bully, so you might want to watch that for some insight on that as well, Luis.
Ignore them. One thing Michael didn't say was
Okay, don't let me throw me under the bus here. Just put your damn.
no,
inside.
you said it beforehand.
Yeah,
but,
we also did this live on Instagram, so I'm just trying to just remember my answers.
Yeah, was that fuck them.
Right?
Because they are taking the time out of their lives.
Like,
they don't got
sad.
nothing else.
It's sad to
do.
have nothing else to do. Like, you should feel sorry for these people, dude.
I know.
Feel sorry for them.
Go get a life.
Right. All right. Question: what if your friend is considering or currently committing suicide? This is very serious. No fucking jokes. This is very serious though.
Wait. I was gonna mention. You know that
I
one.
swear to God.
You know that one Kermit meme.
Oh no. I'm gonna throw this at you. No, okay, no, guys. Okay, enough of the jokes. So this is very, very serious. If your friend is committing suicide, help them immediately. Because if you're a good friend, you might take this personally. I don't care. If you're a good friend, you're gonna try and find common ground. You're gonna be friendly to them. You're gonna say, "Hey, back up. This is not necessary. You don't need to do this." And honestly, if you are a good friend, you will even risk your own neck in some cases to help them.
What cases
like if my friend
doing?
was standing on a ledge, I would try to maybe grab them if they were about to jump and they weren't listening to me. But that could be at risk of my own self. If they were holding a gun to their head or a knife, I would, maybe put my hand between the blade and like their chest or wherever it is. I mean, it'll just go through it anyway, but at least I tried. Insight, Luis.
Let me simplify that.
Sorry!
Well, I mean...
Oh god, the voice cracked. Sorry.
Sorry. Either way, my voice sounds terrible in video.
We're out of frame half this damn video.
Yeah, we are.
You are. I'm in it most of the time.
Is this good enough for you guys? No.
Ow! Stop fucking around.
My weakness.
Come on, be serious. This is suicide. We look like fucking retards. We're trying to take this seriously. We can't do it, guys. But when we're giving insight, maybe listen to it. Okay.
All right,
Luis.
So, I'd say like if you were a nice person, if you have any decency in your life, you'd help them. I mean, why wouldn't you? You really wouldn't help someone on the brink of killing themselves. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
You really have the mentality to let someone do that to themselves and not care what happens. Like, people even care when it's someone they don't know, when they hear this on the news. So, you should care even more or even get involved more if it's someone you know or someone you care about.
Yeah, that's great insight, actually. Okay, next question. I just read it. You can see. How to spot a fake friend. Here's a big red flag.
A fake friend? No, I'm playing. He's okay. No,
fake friends. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, if they barely want to spend time with you, that's like they're not really your friend. But then there's the times like they don't really want to hang out with you. They're not very nice to you, and they're always trying to borrow something for you, be it your phone, clothes, and money. And let's say they don't pay you back. One day, they're going to drop off the radar, guys, and you're not going to see them again. It's like, okay, Insight Luis, this is going to be pissed off already, because I've had fake friends.
Me? I'm normal. I don't have these things. No, I'm just playing. But, yeah, I mean, just exactly what Michael said, because people could do that, and, you could spot it if you got some common sense.
Don't insult them.
Some people, come on, you got that voice in the back of your head telling you.
Okay, how to handle. Sorry, we're moving on. Good insight. Yeah. How to handle a toxic friendship. Don't be friends with them. Report them. I mean, toxic friendships, they come in their own shapes and forms. But when it comes to toxic friends, I usually don't end up hanging out with them. So, Luis, insight? That's all I really got.
Yeah, I don't know. For the other one, I don't know. I forgot. I wasn't going to put them on blast, actually. So for toxic friends, right?
Toxic.
Alright,
Oh,
so...
shit.
Oh, shit, no. But...
Hey!
Whoa, very controversial. No.
Insight.
I'm friends with... No.
Don't we have... Well, you're not wrong. I mean, technically, you really aren't. We really aren't wrong. Wait, we have like a 15-minute time limit, don't we?
No, we don't.
Oh, we did.
You know?
Okay, then we keep going. I just want to make sure.
My video that I'm going out to is going to be like 25 minutes.
Okay,
probably.
let's keep going anyway. We don't want to make it too long.
Yeah. Toxic friends. Just don't hang out with them. You could tell. You could really tell. It's just something you need to get away from.
All right. Next question.
I mean, you could try to work it out, but it won't work.
11 minutes and 10 seconds right now. How to deal with sexual and physical harassment. I'm going to start with sexual harassment. Once, I would just sort of let it go. Because this might not apply to everybody, but it's just sort of like, don't do that again. Make sure you lay a firm hand, not like hitting them. But you get the point. Just like, no, don't do it again. It makes me very uncomfortable. Second time, I would try and space myself from that person who's like, dude, you need to really stop. This is really bothering me. Time 3, I report them. She's like, okay, I'm reporting you. You're making me very uncomfortable, and it's unprecedented to do that to me. I think it's unprecedented. Okay, insight. Or you could do the physical harassment one, because I pretty much covered sexual
physical harassment.
Like, you know.
I'm sorry, but you can have to snitch.
Yeah, he's not wrong. It's just like report. I mean, it's not something that should be happening.
Yeah, if it's something really bad, like physical harassment, sexual harassment's already bad enough. If it's something really physical, then
yeah, like punching, slapping, hitting, it should be reported immediately.
Yes.
Okay, on a sort of lighter note, mending a friendship. It depends on how that friendship ended. If it was like you did something really bad to them, and you go to that person and you ask for their forgiveness. But if it's something that they did to you and you spaced yourself from them, honestly, just try to forgive and forget, and it might just blow over. Insight, Luis.
I feel like we did this better on the live stream.
Did we? I don't know.
Mending friendships. I'd say give it some time. You know, people grow. They could definitely change, and they could be better, and you could see them for it. Now, if it's something you did, you're a bad... No,
don't say that. Actually,
you should grow. You should grow on yourself and the things you do in your life choices.
Okay, on a not-so-light note, dealing with mental trauma and dealing with the memories of physical and mental abuse. Physical abuse, I have experience in this category, regrettably. What I did to cope with it is I tried to forget the past. It didn't work very well. But then I forgave the person. I'm not going to say who it was. Just kidding. It wasn't. No, it was not Luis.
What did I do?
Nothing. You're a good friend. But no, if someone did this to me, I forgave them. I have fun with them now. You know, they're an adult, and you know they went through a lot of court cases and stuff. But we're friends now. I always hang out with him, and we always have fun. So you?
Again,
or do you not want to touch this category?
No, I'm perfectly fine with it because again, I don't go through these things. I guess you'd say the average Joe. Not compared to you, motherfucker.
No. He's not wrong.
The question was to deal with mental trauma.
Yeah, trauma from abuse or mental abuse.
Try to forget about them.
It's like either remove them from. I'm reading it correctly already.
Yeah.
Either remove them or forgive them. It's just like there's two ways you can do it. But if they do it again, then forget that
No,
much.
yeah.
It's like twice is bad. Twice is really bad. Don't do it after the second time that sorry.
Fool me once, shame on
If
you.
you fool me twice,
shame
on me.
you.
Um.
Shame on you again.
Sorry. How to forget traumatic memories. This one, I have a lot of traumatic memories from the physical abuse. But, try to forget traumatic memories. Sorry. How to forget traumatic memories.
It's actually a bit hot in front of this light.
Isn't it? Well,
I'm wearing a hat and a sweater.
You're right. This is something that I haven't even perfected yet. But I just have to say, time for this is the best medicine. It might not work immediately. It might take weeks, months, years. It might take your whole life. But it takes also a certain level of maturity. Insight.
For
forgetting traumatic memories.
Oh, for forgetting them.
Yes.
Think about something better. Think about something better that isn't so bad. Think about something that could even overcome that. What would you word it?
That traumatic event.
Sure.
Okay, last one. Then we're gonna ask you guys something. Your own question. Self-harm. That is a big thing nowadays, unfortunately.
Why?
I have also experienced this category, unfortunately. It wasn't very bad. Don't worry, I'm fine. But some people, it's like either a stress reliever, A, and B, some people think they deserve to be punished. For me, it was sort of both. I don't really know.
I wouldn't know.
It was odd.
Again.
It was also, yeah, you can't really say much on this category.
Yeah.
So let's leave this one to me. So yeah, what I did is I spent time with people that I like because I knew that this was bad. I knew it could result in something terrible.
Dodge the bullet.
And this was a while ago, so I have no scars. Luis, I can see the fucking camera.
No shit. No.
Yeah. So honestly, spend time with people that you like. Do things that are fun, and forget the past at whatever causes you to want to do that. All right. That's the end of the Q&A. But don't go yet. We have a question for all of you. Sorry. What was I going to say? Fan base. You know, there's things like, I can't think of any examples. You're going to hate me for this. Low Gangsters, Jake Paulers. No. But stuff like that. What should we call you guys? Like, or there's also FaZe Clan, I think.
FaZe Clan? No, that isn't that bad, though.
9-year-olds.
No, just like...
But you guys get what I'm saying. And like what should you guys be called?
Oh, isn't it 19-year-olds now? Or you don't watch PewDiePie, do you?
No, unfortunately not. But what do you guys think you should be called? We'll take suggestions in the comments and then we'll like put them together, I think. And we'll also make up our own if we can.
Yeah.
But we will see you guys in our next video that we should be making soon. We might even make one tonight if we can.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, just...
Like, one or two tonight. Because some of these questions, we're under a bit of time constraint. But we're going to make fully dealing with death, animal loss, suicide, and self-harm. Those are 4 that we're going to make an in-depth video on. It's going to be slightly long. And, of course, we have the rest of these questions that we might be able to go into full depth on.
Well, thanks for not... No.
But, okay, that's it. Bye.
No. Faggot, no.
What else do you want to say, Luis?
Vlogs coming soon, though, because the reason why we're on a time constraint is we won't be seeing each other. I'm going for this week upstate, so,
yeah, he's going upstate California, so he'll be having fun. I'll be getting my passport to go to Mexico soon.
Me already went, bitch! No.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah, it'll be a cruise, but I'll be doing it in the summer. So, hey, expect videos from him. He'll post them, and I'll post mine over the summer of me going on a fucking cruise. So, we will have our fun eventually. But we're about to hit
on a ranch.
20 minutes.
I mean, I'm not lying.
So, okay. So, we'll see you guys later. Bye.